Scorpio, welcome to your July forecast. You're with Elise for your Psychic Zodiac Wheel forecast for July 2020. And I invite Great Spirit, Angels and the Divine and Spirit Guides to join me in this reading for Scorpio for their highest good and for the good of all concerned. Thank you. Okay. Scorpio. Wonderful. Clarity. New beginnings. Ace of Swords. Seeing your way clear. To set out on your new path. And it looks like it's much relief. Caused you a bit of a headache trying to get this all sorted by the look of that with the Three of Swords. And it's also symbolising to me that you need to really be using gentle, kind thoughts and self-talk as well. This is also about your self-esteem. So I feel that maybe you've been thinking that you're not good enough for something and it's been causing you anxiety and worry. But it's time to change that. You've got the Death card there. New beginnings. 2 cards showing there's a new beginning. So that way of thinking is done with. There's success. 6 of Wands, and success with the home life, land, property, that kind of thing. So for those of you looking for a new to move into somewhere new or improve on your home, you've got success there. And the Wands are about action and energy being put into that project. Returning to action after a time of hibernation or retreat. Getting active again. Out and about, doing some of the things you enjoy. Oh, lovely. Success, again, with the Magician. As above, so below. And you've also got the symbol of affinity and the number 1. Again, about being able to manifest this new direction that you want to open up. Juggling your money and juggling your work-life balance, relationships, the duality that's involved in that. Oh, nice. 4 of Wands. Going to be feeling quite content with your home situation. This is about building solid foundations. Earth sign, water sign man, sorry. King of Cups. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Very intuitive man too, King of Cups is. Someone you can turn to and confide in. Nine of Wands. Tying up loose ends and the obstacles or challenges are being shown as being behind you here. This speaks of having a clean slate. This is about planting the seed and letting it grow. So there may be something that you need to discuss with someone in your social group or your friendship group, but it's It's slowly growing. And duality. Keeping in mind that often things come in twos. Oh, look at that, the world. The world will be at your feet. So the sense of perseverance and suffering that this Three of Swords is speaking to me about is well and truly worth it. You get the world being shown there. And here you have success and victory to do with your home, family, your foundation, property, land. So those of you working on your homes or looking to acquire, moving or getting a home, because the wands are action and movement and making progress, and this is the Six of Wands giving you victory and success and recognition. It's also getting pats on the back for a job well done. So congratulations is in order for you Scorpions. Someone's recognising all your hard work, and you can feel like you can move mountains at the moment. So it's really lifting you up. Okay? Now, as I said, the stellium is here in Capricorn. Moon, Jupiter, Pluto, Saturn. Okay? So you have got the lunar eclipse here in the third house as well, the stellium. Be careful not to come from a place that's superficial, because that could undermine your true purpose and your true intent. Cause some sort of confrontation with others. Okay? But the main thing that is affecting both these areas of your life is that sense of renewal, the end of the cycle of beliefs. Learning more about your own philosophies, and indeed the universal philosophies and the laws of the universe are also very prominent here from the 5th of July. And the laws of the universe are a bit different to man's laws. So you may find you are actually meeting and joining new groups and starting new activities. But the Jupiter energy in there, even though it's retrograde in there until September the 13th, it's still one of renewal. That retrograde energy could give you a sense of competitiveness in your neighbourhood or with your siblings or in the area of communication. And there's definitely a change in the way that you are going to be getting around. And the Pluto energy is one of letting go of anything that isn't aligning with your highest good, and cutting ties with the past. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that you've got to let go of everything to do with your past. It's just that you are not going to be held back by limiting ideas that may have held you back at times, because there's victory here. I really do like that Six of Wands there. It's a sense of equilibrium with a 6. And returning to the active life. A bit of fun there in the 5th house being indicated. And used wisely, this can assist you in achieving a lot of change and growth and self-discovery about yourself that you never knew you had, which is wonderful. Possibly after a period of disruption and feeling a little bit perplexed. But this is going to really see you being able to sort of like have your own little revolution in that area that is connected to your creative pursuits. Your artistic nature. Your intuition, children, love, matters of the heart. Okay, so there's your attention's really focusing back in on that. Now you've got Neptune transiting in this area too, in Pisces. So you are dissolving some of those past previous attitudes and perceptions and the fantasy that you may have held of what your idea of a perfect world is, and really realizing that the solid world of reality is about shifts and changing and making changes. Okay, so there's a dislodging of a pattern of self-delusion or addiction or phobias in a more heightened sense of being connected with all that is, and getting in contact again and truly being reborn with a very practical attitude towards life, which is going to be helping you make way to perceive your new reality, which will have a lot to do with that artistic nature of yours. So you'll be able to create a lot, actually, because you've got that Magician there right next to that area. Now this is about your health and well-being, and the Magician is a good sign for the health side of things. It's also a message that speaks of what above, so below. So whatever happens above us happens here on the earth plane as well. So the shifts that are taking place in our heavens, our heavenly bodies, astrologically, are shifting the gears in your favour. Even though there's not a lot of change going on through July, there is that change of Mars moving into Aries is a power-packed one, and it will be influencing everybody for the next 6 months. Okay, so Mars is in Aries here in your 6th house. So the Mars energy can be aggressive, but it's also a very decisive energy. Just try not to be too hasty. because Aries isn't known for its patience. They get very impatient, so there's a bit of impatience about it, but this is letting you know that it's manifesting and it's unfolding for you. Just have the faith, put in the energy. You've got to put in the effort with Mars in Aries, but it's unfolding over the next 6 months, so a lot can be accomplished here through July as you navigate your way through the new normal. You may even find that you'll review old interests or start new ones, and really be keeping your physical self in really good condition. There's a will to win with this also, and taking initiative. So it's in the area of your work, your co-workers, your daily routine, your well-being, health, and your pets are under that influence with Mars in Aries. And the Magician is letting you know that there is success there. You can manifest what you are working towards and have success with it. Partnerships, marriage, business, hidden enemies, open enemies rather, sorry. This is hidden enemies. The balance there with the Two of Pentacles, and juggling the partnership, or juggling life and revolving it around the partnership. Okay? There's duality there. Things come in twos. You can also, with the 7th house there, being influenced by Uranus transit in Taurus, it's also a planet that represents surprises or the unexpected. So that's always nice. The Four of Wands here in the area of other people's resources is letting you know that you can attract external resources easily now, and you can enjoy experiencing transformation of your life. Also to do with your intimate relationships. So the Four of Wands is a sign of stability. So there is someone that you do get support from. And this also is connected to governments, taxation, loans, banks, maybe even insurance situations. But you have got support, and you've got strong foundation that you can rely on there with that Four of Wands. Year of regeneration, legal matters, the metaphysical side of things. So there could be transformation and regeneration involved with that metaphysical side of yourself, and that quest to learn self-control and develop your focus and ability to communicate your ideas in a way that helps others. So there's a lot of curiosity and really listening to other people's perspectives as well. Now, the water sign man, the King of Cups, is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is in the area of higher education, your goals, your adventure area of the wheel. Could be someone from a different background, foreign culture. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, masculine, in touch with his emotions and able to really understand intuitively other people's emotions as well. Okay, so if this is you, Scorpio, this is letting you know that you are in a place of inner tranquility and balance, and you are really seeing your journey as a great adventure, and you have that inner strength. It's really built up for you. Now, the new moon in Cancer is here in this area of and there's social transformation connected to this new moon in Cancer on the 20th of July. So if you're going through that period of transformation in your life, it's just going to highlight how much effort you're willing to put in. So it's really going to be highlighting your philosophies, your beliefs, and you may be driven to explore higher education, or you may also be on that path already. But there's a lot of meaningful work that you are putting in to that area. And I do feel you're enjoying putting that effort in. Now, the other thing that is involving that 9th house area is that Mercury is also in there. So Mercury is in the 9th house in Cancer, and is retrograde until the 12th of July. So if you've got to make changes, or you're waiting to hear about documents or important information, you're likely to hear about it around the 12th of July or after the 12th of July. Now this is the 9 of Wands, letting you know that there's obstacles have been removed and you've tied up some loose ends, and it's to do with your professional, social and career area. Okay, and again, you've got a lot of Wands energy in your spread, Scorpio, so that you're feeling invigorated. You know that I feel that Mars in Aries is really giving you a big kick along, because your second ruling planet is Mars. Your main ruling planet is Pluto, but Mars does also in ancient astrology rule Scorpio. So from the Scorpion you become the eagle. So I do feel that you're overseeing things getting tied, you know, all the loose ends being tied up, and I'm getting things are falling into place, but I know that you've put in a lot of hard work to make that fall into place. And it is in the area of your career, your health, your well-being, your relationships, partnerships, and your intimate partnerships. There's a lot of love there with that King of Cups. He's got enough love for everybody. and indeed so do you, Scorpio. So yeah, things getting falling into place. Now the new moon in Cancer is in that 9th house area. Okay, So here in the area of career, finding your place in the public arena, and there's a high possibility that you're going to be able to shine in your professional field with your leadership skills. Here with your hopes and wishes, you've got the Two of Wands, so there's duality. So do really focus on what you want. Just don't focus on what you fear or what you've worried about, or somebody else's shortcomings. You've got to focus on yourself now. You've got to focus on your goals. You've got a couple of goals to achieve there. For those of you that are studying or doing higher education, this is also about a card of the scholar, a card of academic pursuits, and have two directions and choosing out of those two directions rather. So you can only do one thing at a time, they're saying to me, but there's two options. And this area of the 11th house is about friendships and groups of people. It's about your groups and organisations and their activities. So I don't know, this could actually, I'm hearing a group garden or some sort of area that you turn into a little neighbourhood gardening patch. So let me know. Let me know if you get involved with that sort of neighbourhood organisation. If you do, it will mean the world to you. So there's a lot of joy to come out of that sort of thing. Getting together, and from little things, big things grow. And you've got the world at your feet, even though it may not have manifested completely in the material world yet. You've got you've got a handle on how you're going to think it into being, speak it into being. So there's a whole change here with this world energy of how you consciously and subconsciously express yourself, which is absolutely wonderful. So I do feel with you that you are seeing that fated quality in your life, and you are seeing that peace and harmony unfolding in your life now too. And you really do need that peace and harmony, and if you don't get it, you could be quite uncooperative, but I feel that you are being very cooperative and you're very happy with how things are unfolding. So there's a sense, in a sense, you're feeling very complete. So I'll just ask for divine direction here with that Three of Swords for you. Okay. So teach. You have a wonderful gift for working with others. Have you considered teaching? Okay, so you may be able to help someone else out using your own experience as a way of showing them that, you know, how to not get too bogged down if things are going a bit haywire. Yeah, wonderful gift of working with others. You're very good at that, Scorpio. Okay, so I'll just ask for your confirmation card with your animal medicine card. For Scorpio for July. What message is there? And the confirmation card for Scorpio. I'll go with that one. I'll go with this one, thank you. The Star. Oh, lovely. Number 17 is significant number for you, Scorpio. And you have the Oriole. You are about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. There you go. You got the joy there with that Six of Wands, and in the area of where you find your joy, there's a return to action. So I do feel that you're going to be feeling very uplifted and able to teach and inspire others as well. And balancing duality with the twos that have been presented here. Juggling things around, but achieving your goals nonetheless. And you've got the support and love of a water sign person there helping you along as well. And fire sign people as well, because there's a lot of wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy is strong there for you too, Scorpios. Okay, so just ask for your guardian angel for the month of July, who you can turn to and ask for guidance and protection. For Scorpio. What is the guardian angel there for Scorpio through July, please? Thank you. The angel of gratitude. So the angel of gratitude is about giving thanks for what you have, seeing and counting your blessings. There's forgiveness, abundance, peace, purpose, compassion, and the number 13 is significant for you too, Scorpios. So do give thanks and ask the angel of gratitude to protect you or guide you. And how the angels actually show us that they're around is by, if we're walking along and there's been some significant events that have taken place that day in our life, for example, then you may find a feather on your path. This feather is the angel's way of letting you know that you're on the right path and you're heading in the right direction. Or you may see a penny or a dime. We call them cents over here, but a penny or a dime explains the same thing. So say you see that on your way around wherever you may be, that is also a sign of the angels letting you know that you're on the right path and you're heading in the right direction. That's just a little bit of an idea of how the angels give you signs. So you will be getting signs from the angel of gratitude, Scorpio. And we do have a lot to give thanks for, especially our health system and how it has taken care of people through this very difficult time. It does look to me that you've got a lot of victory and obstacles being removed, so you can be grateful for that kind of thing. Okay, Scorpio? Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me. Sending you loving light and many blessings. Peace to you all. Namaste, Scorpio.